Hey everybody, it's Jennifer and I'm late. I'm so sorry. I was trying to get some paper towels and I stored them on a really high shelf and I couldn't reach them. So I was over there like with a dowel rod trying to fish these down. So hello, happy Thursday. I am doing a super easy quick craft. I mean, it's almost too simple, but I shared a picture from Pinterest and every now and then I get a message. It was like about 5 weeks ago, and every now and then I'll get a message, do you have a video of you doing these? And I'm like, I didn't make those. So I thought I would make some. Hey Donna, hey Natalie Marie, hey Terry. So super easy. I mean, and I've got a couple of mason jars sitting around. I have one that I have little mini clothespins in, and I played around with it. I just did one of these. So I was like, you know, and you don't even have to have mason jars. Like I've got, this is an old pickle jar that I've got some of my wood beads or bigger wooden beads in. Hey Cindy. Thank you, Natalie Marie. This is in my shop. It comes in like a couple different colors. I think there's orange, black, this kind of purple color, and I think aqua, turquoise, something like that. I love this shirt. It's the Crafter. Isn't she cute? I love her hair. I love her little space buns, little multicolor rainbow. She's so fun. Hey everybody. So these are kind of dusty. They've just been sitting around, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to make them. That way, if somebody says, how'd you do that? It's super easy. I feel kind of silly doing a video of it, but you can use, I'm just going to use chalk paint to paint the lids. I think I'm going to do this pickle jar lid too, just to do it. So, no, it doesn't smell like pickles. I'm just making sure. I guess you could use regular paint maybe. I'm just going to use chalk paint because I grabbed all those. So, hey Marianne. So, I've got some napkins. I just found some pretty napkins. I love this one, but the flowers are so big in comparison to the lids. So, I laid it on my printer, just my plain old color printer, and I shrunk it down a little bit. See the difference? There we go. I could have shrunk it a little bit more, I guess, but I'm going to use some of these because they're really bright and colorful. But you could use scrapbook paper, you could use napkins, you could use, I feel like I gotta sneeze. One of these is, hold on. Excuse me. I can feel it coming on. These are just rub-on transfers from Dollar Tree. I know it's backwards to y'all. But they were over by the stickers. So you could use these. You could probably use stickers too. So whatever you have. And save your jars. I mean, if you have like pickle jars or jelly jars. I have a bunch of jelly jars that I have like scraps of ribbons and stuff like that. I don't know what brand, but some of them have the pretty lids, like gingham looking. 2 of my jars have red and white gingham lids, and they're from some jam that I had. Hey Bonnie. Hey Cindy. Thank you, Donna. I can feel it. I was like, oh God, I feel like I'm about to sneeze. Okay, so I'm gonna start out. I'm just gonna put some chalk paint on some of these. I just grabbed a bunch of different ones. Let's see what I got over here. Some of these sound really thick. So let's see what I have. This one is Peacock. It's really, really pretty, really bright. Get that there. All right, let me get a little brush, a soft brush. So how is everybody? This day, y'all, this whole week has gotten away from me. I came on here the other day and I didn't even know what day, I didn't even know what day of the week it was. And then last night I asked Greg, I was like, what is today? And then I was going to come on here earlier and he was like, hey, it's trash day. Do you have any trash up there? I was like, do I have any trash up here? Is anybody else's craft room like that? I create more trash with like clippings and bags and wrappers and all that. And I was like, oh yeah, I took 2 bags down there. I was like, it's all paper. I mean, like plastic wrappers and stuff like that. And there was no food or nothing like that. Hey Margie, hey Cindy. Did anybody see the post I originally made? I said, I'm gonna go live in about 8 minutes. See you at 8 p.m. And it was 7:22, and I meant 7:30, and I said 8 p.m. and I was like, what was I thinking? I don't want to wait till 8 p.m. So I went in and edited it. It said 7:45 because I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know. My brain is not, it's not working lately. I think it's lack of sleep. I haven't been sleeping. I'm exhausted, but I'm not sleeping. I don't know. It's catching up with me. All right, I'm gonna do a just a quick coat of this. It's not even real solid. But you know, I mean, I'm just using these for storage for like little things around my craft room. But why not make them pretty, you know? I mean, unless you have something better to do, which I'm sure I do, but I was like, I'm gonna make some of these because people have been asking me, how did you do those little jars? And I'm like, I didn't do them. It even says, you know, I found this on Pinterest, but I'm like, I'm sure it's just like paint and Mod Podge, unless you use stickers or something like that. Okay, so I'm just gonna do them all different colors. On there. I'm not a plaid creator. You are, aren't you? You know, that live I did yesterday, showing y'all my Michaels haul. Michaels liked my post. Well, they liked the post I made because I think I did hashtag Michaels, where I said, hey y'all, I went to Michaels. Do you want to see what I got? They liked it. I hope they went and watched my live because they should pay me because I was telling people about their app. I was telling people how to use the app, how to get the senior discount. I was selling it and I get nothing for it, but I love apps where you earn rewards. I'm all about the rewards, like at restaurants and stuff. Cause I mean, Greg laughs at me, but I'm like, hey, I have like a $20 reward, you know? So don't laugh. It's nice. It pays off sometimes. All right, I'm gonna do all different colors. I'm gonna do a pink one. I think. Wait. Yeah, let's do a pink one. I don't know what I'll put on it, but and these. Really gross. Okay, so I'm gonna do some are just mason jars. Look how cute that little bitty one is. Points and rewards. That's exactly right. I love getting points and rewards. Okay, let's see. I'm try to get this on here. I need a place to hold it. But these are so simple, but they're so pretty. Okay, got a pink one. I'll go back and do another coat in a minute. Let's do a bright bright blue. Hey, Donna. Hey, Heather. Hey, Deborah. Hey, Dee Dee. Hey, everybody. This was a kind of a spur of the moment. Oh, I didn't paint that. Darn it. I'm going to paint the lid. You know how the mason jars have the little seal, the little flat part, and then the collar. Is that what it is? The collar? I meant to paint that too. I mean, I guess you could do it a different color if you wanted to. I'm just going to keep it all the same. I'm going to use napkins. I'm going to use paper. Like, you could use scrapbook paper. I actually photocopied a napkin because I had to shrink it down a little bit because the flowers that I want to use are probably too big for these little lids. Stickers you could use, and I got some rub-on transfers from Dollar Tree. They were over by the stickers. You never know what you'll find over there by those stickers. Those clear stamps. I love those clear stamps. Okay. I'm going to scuff this up. I don't know why I'm worrying about getting it coated real good, but I'm just going to scuff it up in some spots. Be round. I don't think I did. I saw some things you posted in the private group. I saw some of them. I need to go back in there and look. I love when people share the stuff they make, because I feel like I do. I come on here and I make stuff and I share it, but I want to see what y'all make. Like if we do, especially if you do something that I did, I always like to see everybody's take on it. You know? We all do something different. Ooh, I love this. I love this Waverly chalk paint Ocean. It's like my favorite. It's so pretty. It's really pretty with patriotic projects too. Let's see. I'm ready to start doing patriotic projects. I mean, think about it. We have there's lots of holidays throughout the year that you can use your patriotic stuff. And you can just do, or if you just decorate with Americana, you could do it all the time. Hi, Cooper. Hey, Patricia. I know, isn't that cool that Michael's liked it? I saw it said Michael's Arts and Crafts or something like that. Liked your photo. I'm like, oh, I hope they go and watch the live. Because I really did promote that. But there, I mean, it's some good stuff on sale. Like that ribbon, that's a good price. Oh, here comes the boss, Stella. Uh-oh. All right, got the collar. It's hard not to, I mean, there's nowhere to hold this, so it's gonna have a little fingerprint on it. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Cheryl. Thank you for sprinkling, Amanda. Hey. Hi, Gina. Hello, everybody. I started to come on here earlier. Like I said, I was going to get on here earlier, and then Greg reminded me it's trash day. So I had to gather up all my... I'll tell you, well, it helps a little bit. It should help a lot to have multiple trash cans in your craft room. Because I'm so bad about, like, if I open something, like if I'm across the room and I open something, I'll sit the paper down or whatever. But if there's a trash can nearby, I've gotten better about just throwing it in the trash can. But then on trash day, I've got to go around and empty all the trash cans. Okay. All right, I got dark blue, I got pink, I got peacock. Do I have another jar? I think that's all my jar. No, I have one more jar. And you can dry these, but these metal lids get super hot. Hey, Carol. Hey, Sandra. Hi, everybody. Here goes Facebook again. I see a bunch of names, but now I don't see comments. It kind of goes in and out. So, hey, Susan. I'll see a comment pop up, and then I'll just see names. And it'll say the same names over and over. Hi, Betty. But y'all come on in. Say hi. On the replay, I can see all the comments, so I'll know you were here, and I can say hey back. Let's see. What other color? Let's do... Let's do this moss green. Get this one. Okay, this is the last jar I have. The pickle jar is just the lid, but then the mason jars have two parts, so we'll do both. So has everybody had dinner? I have not had dinner yet. What did everybody have for dinner? Well, it might be early for some of y'all. What is it? It's 8:04 here. I'm in Georgia. It's 8:04. Greg's not here, so when he gets home. See, he goes to lodge, you know, the Freemason lodge stuff, and supposedly they eat dinner together. But he always tells me, oh, I didn't really eat. And he wants to eat when he gets home. And I'm like, I don't believe him. I think he eats. I've never known him to turn down food. I think he just wants to eat again. Or he's eating things there he's not supposed to be eating. He's probably eating desserts. Maybe he didn't eat dinner, he's eating desserts. So when he gets home, he'll say, oh, I'm hungry. No, he'll say, have you eaten? Do you want to get something to eat? See, no comments. Hey, Sarah. Look, there's two Sarahs. Sarah Davidson and Sarah Wagstaff. Did I say that right? Welcome in. I've got these mason jars sitting around, and I was just saying that I posted a picture. It was at the end of February. But I get people asking me sometimes, I guess it'll pop up, or they're just going back looking at old stuff, and they'll say, do you have a video? And I'm like, I didn't make those. So now, if somebody asks, I'll get this video downloaded to YouTube, so it'll save it, because you know Facebook's deleting live videos after 30 days. So I'll get it saved over there, and then I can say, yeah, go over to YouTube. My YouTube channel is the same name as my page, Studio J Company. Same name. If you go over there, hit the subscribe button, please. But they say if you just subscribe and leave, you look like a troll or a bot. And sometimes they will delete you as not delete you, but it'll unsubscribe it for you. That's what I've heard. I've heard people say that they've been telling people, you know, go over and subscribe, which is the same thing as follow. But then their subscriber number goes down because it looks like a flood of people just kind of randomly did that, which I guess they are. Okay, this is so thick. All right, let me do another coat on the pink, well, not the pink, the peacock. Hey, Wreck-It Ralph. Hey, Karenin. Hello. Let's see. Here it is. This is really just like one of those rainy day crafts, you know? I love this color too. All these colors are so cool. Peacock. I did that one. I was playing around with one earlier, and I did, no. I did agave. Yeah, agave. It's kind of a light turquoise. Did this one. And these are just some little rub-on transfers from Dollar Tree. Looks like, I've already cut them, but they look like that. Aren't they cute? And I have not seen those. Every time I go in there, I'm like, I want some more of those transfers, but you know, sometimes you find one thing, one pack of something, and you never see it again. And that's how that was. Okay. All right. Pretty. Pretty. All right. All right, let me do one more coat on some of these, and then we'll go ahead and start putting some little pretties on top. Flowers or, yeah, I think that's mostly flowers. I think you could probably do acrylic paint too. You might have to do extra coats. Just let it dry real good between each coat. That way it'll cover better. Okay. Right. Paint my fingers more than the lids. All right, Facebook, show me some comments. You know they know about this glitch because I see everybody's having this issue. It comes and goes. So I know they know about it. Unless we're all sitting back assuming that somebody else has reported it. Because I haven't reported it. But you know they know. They just need to fix it. Okay. All right, got the blues done. Do the pink. And the moss. Hey, Diane. Diane Mason, hello. Hey, Susie, I see your comment. Isn't that weird? I don't see any comments, then boom, I see one. It's a little crazy. Okay. I think the sample, the photo that I found on Pinterest, they were pink. The lids were all pink. Really pretty. I thought I'd do them all different. They almost looked kind of vintage because they had like a little flower on them. They were so cute. Okay. My pink. Right. Hey, Jessica. Hey, Susan. Sandra. I think I've, I don't know if you just popped in, but I see the names. It's so weird. I was saying this before. It's like when somebody by like Donna, 2 Donnas will pop in at the same time. Cindy's. The Cindy's will pop in. It's almost like Facebook notifies people by the same names or something. I don't know. Sorry, I'm gonna get this off my fingers a little bit. All right, moss green. This is the last one. So I was telling y'all yesterday about Callie, my daughter, just like got up at 2 in the morning and left to go to Panama City by herself. Well, she texts me at like, I don't know, 3 o'clock today. But I looked on her Facebook. She was laying on the beach. There was just a picture of her knees. You know how people take a picture and all you see is their knees? They're like looking out at the ocean. Anyway, I saw that. She was playing bingo earlier. She had a bingo card. I'm like, what in the world? She's off playing bingo in Florida. But she sends me a text and it says, don't be mad. Please don't be mad. But me and Nicole, I think it's a joke because I don't know that her friend Nicole went with her. But she said, me and Nicole rented an apartment. I'm moving to Florida. And I was like, no, you're not. I was like, Callie, April Fool's was 2 days ago. If this is an April Fool's joke, it's not funny because you're late, you know? I hope she's not moving to Florida. I was like, where are you going to work? What are you going to do? I'm sure it's a joke. Okay, this green didn't do very good. All right, I'm gonna dry them. Like I said, I don't know why I'm worried too much about the coverage because I'm gonna kind of scuff it up a little bit. Let me just close these because I'm really bad about knocking paint bottles over while they're open. How many fish did she catch? She opened, one of her stories, it said, today was a good day, and they opened up this big bag and it was full of fish. So I don't know how many she caught, but she said that picture of her holding where there was like 4 on that line, she said, like she caught all of those. She said, I was using all of my strength to reel that in. So I've never been like deep sea fishing, but I mean, I guess is there like multiple hooks on the line at the same time? I don't know. She saw manatee. She saw a whole bunch of manatee. She saw dolphin. So she's having a blast and I'm glad. But I hope not such a blast that she wants to move there. I don't want her to move to Florida. I would be very, very heartbroken. Okay. Let me dry these a little bit. think these are gonna be so cute. I mean, it's just something. Like I said, it's not like you don't need this, but I mean, I have little mini clothespins in this one, but there's always little things in our craft room that need a place, and these jars are perfect for it. Like that. Those get lost very easily. Or you can keep them in little Ziploc baggies or whatever, but then you got a pile of baggies everywhere. And this is pretty. I would much rather have this sitting out on a shelf or stacked or whatever than a bunch of baggies, Ziploc baggies stacked up. You know what? I'm gonna put that on there. I started to get on here and make one of those floral arrangements baskets for the door, but like I said, I'm waiting for the pollen to ease up. I don't want to decorate my porches until we pressure wash the house, and yeah, we're not going to pressure wash the house till the pollen goes away. And if I make it, then it'll just be kind of sitting around. So I was like, I'll hold off a little bit on that. Okay, I think that's good. All right. So see what colors I want to do. All right, so pink, green. I think on the green, I might do some of these flowers. I think they might be pretty on that green. I'll do this one. Of course, if you do napkins, you could always use like the water and just, you know, tear it away real easy. But this is almost like cardstock. This is just a little scrap of paper from some other project. I really like, see that little sprig right there? But that would be a pain to try to cut that out. There'd be a lot of white. Let me see this. If I did one of these lids more of a cream color, that would probably be easy to put on there and not show so bad. Y'all, just so you know, I can't see comments. So if you're commenting, I promise I'm not trying to be rude or anything. Every now and then I look up and I'll see one comment. But I know it's saving your comments. So when I go back and watch the replay, I'll see them. And I will answer if anybody said anything or asked anything. So I'm just gonna do some flowers on this one. But I'm gonna scuff it up a little bit. I'm just gonna take my sander, my little sandpaper. Well, actually, once you put that in there, the edge isn't gonna show on the seal. So when you do that, you got the silver that kind of shows through. And y'all know what I gotta do. I gotta dry brush it. I just want to see how it looks. Just want to see what this looks like. Since I didn't do any of them white, I'm going to soften this one up a little bit. See how it lightened it up a little bit? Just made it a little softer looking. Okay, let's put our flower. Oh, that'd be pretty. Mod Podge. Mod Podge. I mean, I guess if you were going to use these mason jars, you could use the dishwasher safe Mod Podge. I don't know. I mean, I guess if you sealed your paint, but I'm not going to do that. So I'm just going to use regular old matte Mod Podge. Brush. Oh, I cannot believe tomorrow is Friday. I'm going to get a little on the paper too. Like I said, this one is, the paper is kind of like cardstock, so it's a little thicker. I think the napkins will be easier. Okay, I'll let this dry. So I just got a little flower. That one's harder to cut out. I think the rub-ons will be, I'm gonna dry brush these because I like the way that looks. But you could leave them, you know, darker, solid. I still can't see. Wait, I see a comment. How's it looking for the paint party on Tuesday? Well, so far all the kits have gone out. So as far as I know, we're still on for Tuesday. I guess we'll wait and see like how many, I mean, if there's more people that haven't received their box by Tuesday, well, I would say by Monday, we might want to look at it. But if there's a few, then I might just send them a bingo card, like message them a bingo card so that they can still play along, but they won't be able to paint because their box hasn't arrived. I mean, I don't know. I just know that, I mean, I would think a week is enough time to get it, but the post office has been weird. I mean, for a while now, everything is taking a lot longer. And it's not just that it's taking longer, it's taking trips around. Like, I mailed something. I was in an event, last week? Was it when we did the napkin game? And, like, each presenter, like, in our private chat group, they gave us each a person, and we had to send that person a napkin in the mail. And they couldn't open it until the day of, you know, when they went on. And they had to craft with that napkin, so it was a mystery napkin. They didn't know what they were, you know, we didn't know what was in the envelope. But the person I had to send a napkin to, I'm in Georgia. She's in Pennsylvania, Philadelphia. PA, that's Pennsylvania, right? I don't know. But it went from Georgia, I don't know if it went from Georgia to Pennsylvania, and then all the way over to California, and then back to the location. It was in the right state, and it went all the way across the country, and then came back. But I do know it went to California. It had no business going all the way over to California. I'm down here, she's up here, and California's way over there. So, but I've been seeing that a lot. I've been seeing packages just go for a little ride. And, isn't that pretty? No wonder postage is so expensive. You know? Look at all the unnecessary trips our packages are taking. Oh, I meant to, well, yeah, I'm gonna dry brush these, and then I'm gonna scuff them up a little. Actually, I think it's really pretty even before scuffing it. This pink is really pretty dry brushed. I'll show y'all. See, look, Pam Powers, hi Pam, and Pam King. It's so weird. It'll pull, like, I think there's something to that. I mean, maybe it's just a coincidence. 2 Pams jumped on at the same time. 2 Donnas jumped on at the same time. 2 Susans jumped on at the same time. I don't think that's weird. I mean, it's not like I have a million people watching. There's 17 people, and it's like 2 of the same names pop in. I think there's something to it. Get a little more white. Y'all, I promise I'll go back and watch the replay. I'm sure somebody's saying something. Look how pretty. The pink is really pretty dry brushed. It's very soft. I don't know. I think I will scuff it a little bitty bit. Not a lot. I'm not gonna scuff the seal part. I'm just gonna do the collar. Okay, so see how you can see the silver? It's kind of neat. Okay, I'm gonna do the blue. I'm not gonna do that. But I do want to remind y'all, anybody that's got the kit coming for the paint party, the paint party's next Tuesday. It's the 8th at 5:30 p.m. Eastern. And when you do get your kit, try to go ahead and paint your base. You know, you'll notice it's in pieces. I meant to bring one in here to show y'all. It's not put together yet. We're going to put that together on the live. So don't worry about trying to put it together. Just paint your pieces. Okay? Don't worry about putting it together. We're going to do that part together. Let's see. You know what? I'm not going to scuff this up because it's the green. It's a pickle jar lid. And it's got that green and writing, so I'm not gonna scuff this one up. I'm just gonna leave it. Isn't that cool? Where I dry brushed it, you can see the little edges. Okay, it's got green, green. Here's the green one. Very simple, but it's cute. Let's put it on here. Kind of dresses up your little mason jar. This would be cute to put something in if you were giving it as a gift. I just don't know about food. I mean, I guess if you did the food safe, you're not painting the inside of the lid, so it's not going to come in contact with food or anything, but still, I probably wouldn't do it. All right, let's do... I really like this orange. Hold on. See, my print didn't come out as bright as the napkin is, but I really like, I think, that orange. But I think it'd be pretty if I could get the leaves in there too on that. That would be really pretty. It's just not as bright on the... We'll see. We'll see how it looks. Let's see here. Stella is headbutting my leg with her nose. I see you. I hope this will fit. Hang on. See, I have two Carlas too. I saw Carla Couch and Carla Duncan. Don't you think that's there's gotta be something to it. Seeing the same, like same first names, like they come in around the same time, or it shows them to me at the same time. I think that's interesting. Sorry, I know this is boring. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just cutting around. I'm just cutting the white off the edges. Okay, so we have that. Isn't that fun? Oh yeah, it'll fit perfect. So I'm gonna put that on there. Paint flakes on my napkin. brushes, these are from Dollar Tree and they shed really, really bad. But they're great for Mod Podge because I just toss them after I use them. So are any of y'all, I know I'm not gonna be able to see your answer, but if I go back and watch, I'll see it. Are any of y'all, were you in the path of the storms yesterday, last night? I've been seeing a lot of people on, like on my feed, on my news feed, that were in the path of those, like Tennessee, Kentucky, was it Illinois? No, was it Illinois? Missouri. I mean, there was a lot of people, and they were bad tornadoes. Very scary. Hey Cynthia, hey Jackie, hey Rebecca. All right, go over this a little bit. All right, this will dry clear. So. Once it's a little cloudy right now, but isn't that cute? I'm going in the pickle jar, which is now a bead jar. But it just kind of, I don't know. I feel like if you're using these for storage, you know, little containers, it doesn't hurt to jazz them up a little bit. I'll put some of this. I don't really care for this one with the cardstock. It's kind of thick, but it's pretty flowers, but it's kind of raised. Okay, let's do, we got the pink one and we got the blue. Okay, those are the last two. We'll do, might be pretty. It's a bright, and it's a napkin. Let me do the water. This one's a napkin too. I don't know. This one is a little big, that pink flower, but look, it's got the bright blue in the middle. I might be able to just go around it, make it a smaller flower. Put on that blue, I think that'd be pretty. Let's try it. You know what? I did shrink it down on here. I could cut that one out, and that way I can get some of the, I could cut out a leaf. I don't see that leaf. I can cut out that leaf. I don't know. I'll piece it together. Of course, the yellow, wait a minute. Sorry, y'all. I am like changing my mind. Come back to that one. I'm going to use one of these bright flowers here on the pink. some of this bright flower. Debbie from Arkansas. Hey, I see your comment. Look, I don't see any comments up here though. Hey, Mary. I see your comment up there. I don't know. I don't know how Facebook hasn't fixed this problem yet, because it's been going on for a little while. Get a brush. My little water pen. Oh, this one works. I think I replaced it. Like, water wasn't coming out of it. But you can get like 2 of these at Dollar Tree. Like 2 in a pack for $1.25. So, I guess I replaced it. Because it was not... water wasn't coming out. It is now. I'm gonna get like this little green leaf or bud or whatever it is. It's cute. I can't tell if I hear a dog outside or if that's Cooper's stomach. Cooper's laying here. Cooper, is your tummy growling? What's that sound? Let's see. I think it's his tummy. I think so. I don't know, it might be my tummy. I haven't eaten today. Okay, see the greenery. There's a little bit of blue. Like on the napkin, I'm just gonna trim this off. Actually, I like the napkin better. You know how the napkin will sometimes kind of crinkle? It kind of has a cool texture. Okay. That, well, let's see. I think that's supposed to be drooping over. There's the stem to the flower. And that's kind of drooping from behind it, like coming up behind it. Okay, put that one there. And then the blue, let's just put this on there. It's only part of it. Oh. Hang on. Let me see. I'm gonna do a little reminder to take my vitamins. My gosh, is it that late? It's almost 9 o'clock. I have that set to remind me every night. And it always goes off right after I sit down. Like I'll go to the kitchen, do something. As soon as I sit down and get comfortable, get a dog in my lap, and it goes off. I'm like, Greg, can you go get me? Can you go get this for me? I don't want to disturb the doggies. Okay. I'm going to put a leaf and then a flower. I think this is, I know I didn't peel this backing off. Did I? No, I see it. Sorry. Y'all, if you're popping in, welcome. I can't see comments. I mean, every now and then it'll throw me one comment. But say hi. I will catch it on the replay. And I will say hi back. Why am I having such a tough time with this one? There it goes. Now, you know, if I just said forget it and left it on there, as soon as I start Mod Podging it, it would come off. So, I'll do. I'll get my leaf on there. I'm just gonna cut. I see you, Stella. And Maggie. Oh boy, you brought a friend. All right, this is the last one. Okay. think I'm going to put it on the edge like this because the collar is going to cover up the edge of the little seal. I guess it's the seal. I'm going to put it this way. Y'all, I thought this was going to take me like 10 minutes. I think I start overthinking things. Do y'all do that? Start changing your mind. Okay. It's a very simple project. Okay. So, all right, so we got, let's see. Let me just dry it real quick. I don't want to glue them stuck together. I like the pink on that blue. It just pops. Still no comments. I was saying the other day, I was like, you know, this is social media and we're not able to socialize if we can't see comments, you know? Makes it hard. I saw a recipe for homemade cinnamon rolls this morning, and I have been wanting to make them all day. I keep thinking about, they looked so good, and they were really easy. The only thing is, I mean, I don't know if I could do them on a live because you have to like let the dough, because you use yeast and all that, and you have to let it rise for like an hour. So I don't know. I want to try them. They look so good. Okay, I think that's good. And it's very hot. Okay, so there's that one. Isn't that cute? I think the pink looks good with that blue. I mean, like I said, it's nothing fancy. It's just, if you're going to use these for storage, it's a pickle jar. I don't know, it's fun. It said Vlasic pickles before. Pretty sure it said Vlasic, or I don't know, whatever kind. But I think that's cuter. So let's see. This one I did this one before I got on here, but this was just Dollar Tree rub-on transfers. I think those are really cute for Dollar Tree. So there's that one. I might put a few more little of their little transfers on there. And then the pink one. There's the jar. There it is. I really like the pink. Wait, hold on, which way? It goes this way. It doesn't matter, I guess, but it's like almost like a poppy. Okay, so I did blue and pink, and then peacock. I like that one. And then this was the moss green. I think I could use more flowers. I don't know, but they kept it pretty simple in that picture. And then this one, I think this is peacock also. Yeah, I think that's... No, this is agave. Waverly. It's your Easter card. I didn't, of course, I haven't checked the mail today. I don't know if you sent it recently. And this mail, the mail is crazy. I'm still waiting on the blanket one of my friends is making those chunky yarn. You know, the thick chunky yarn. She's making those blankets. I know. And I bought one, and I can't wait. When it gets here, I'll show y'all. It's oh my god. You know the yarn I'm talking about, the super chunky soft yarn. I can't wait. Thank you, Amanda. I will check my mail. Thank you, Karen. I'll check my mail. It could be out there. Sometimes if I have packages going out, he'll leave my mail on my porch. Other days he's not that nice. He's like, go get it yourself. All right, I am done with these. I think I'll figure out what to do for dinner, and I'll go read y'all's comments because I'm wondering what y'all had for dinner. Tell me what y'all had for dinner or you're having for dinner. Candy corn container. Candy corn container. What is your candy corn container? My candy corn always came in a bag. Hey, Wendy. Hello. We are finishing, we just did we just spruced up the lids. Not fancy. Of a pickle jar. Mason jars. These are all mason jars. I like that one. Nah, nothing fancy. All right, I am done. I still haven't added, I'm gonna add these to that big cigar box. I cut these out. I'm gonna put them, because the back side I didn't put anything. I have the hiccups now, sorry. I have the hiccups. They're napkins. I use napkins, and these are some rub-on transfers from Dollar Tree over by the stickers. Napkins. This was a napkin I photocopied because the flower was way too big. And then that one's just scrapbook paper. So, that's it. I'm sorry it was very low-key. And I'm sorry I can't see the comments. I'm starting to see some comments. So, maybe tomorrow. We'll try again tomorrow. And I want to do that flower basket thing, but like I said, I don't want to make it and then it just sits around. So I'm sure I have other projects that need to be done that I could actually use. So y'all tell me what you're looking for. Is anybody ready for patriotic? I'm ready to do some patriotic projects. I've already got a few in mind. I got one in mind for my private group. I'm thinking for next month, because next month, May, you have Memorial Day. So I think one of the projects might be patriotic, because I found something really cute. All right, y'all. So I guess I can't really see comments. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and go. It's 9 o'clock here. It's 9:02 p.m. So I am off. All right, y'all have a great night. Thanks for hanging out with me. I know a few people hung around the whole time. I can't see comments, but I still see names kind of floating by. So hopefully y'all enjoyed that. I hope so. Like I said, it was very simple, but sometimes we just need a simple, like I said, that'd be a good rainy day craft. So something easy. All right, I'm gonna go. Y'all have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow. All right, bye.